Questions about the existence of alien life have been asked by mankind ever since it emerged from so-called infancy. If there is life somewhere in the dead depths of space, what kind of life is it? Will we ever be able to see, and most importantly, understand the alien visitors? Hollywood fairy tales have imprinted on the consciousness of modern man. We see the blue avatar, or disgusting aliens. But even before the advent of cinema in its current form, there were attempts to predict where aliens would come from and what they would look like. How things really are, no one knows. But scientists have been trying to solve the mystery of alien life with varying success. The first of the theories is called paleocontact. One of its adherents was Erich von Däniken. The essence of it is that, figuratively speaking, he does not need to go to hell who has the devil behind his shoulders. That is, either our very existence was programmed by an alien civilization, or mankind was visited by representatives of alien worlds pursuing different goals. The paleocontact theory asserts the presence of alien life as an irrefutable fact. Its fans cite the following evidence: superfluous genes. It has been proven that humans have 223 genes that are not found in any Earth species. Therefore, proponents of paleocontact believe that humans were created through alien genetic engineering. Cave paintings in the Sahara, Japanese figurines, geoglyphs in the Nazca Desert. The whole world has heard about it, but no one can give a clear explanation why the ceiling of African caves depicts flying discs, and drawings about 10,000 years old. Why do the ancient dog look like people in spacesuits? How did desert images that can only be seen from the air come to be? Pyramids and mutant pharaohs. Giant constructions on which construction on calculations should have taken about 140 years were built for 2 decades, and super-dense masonry did not assume even penetration of a needle in cracks between stones. And the remains of Enaton, the father of Pharaoh Tutankhamun, in general, shocking, because it was a creature that faintly resembled a man. Scientists believe that he was affected by 5 syndromes at once, causing monstrous mutations. But was it a man? In addition to paleocontact, there is a lot of speculation and attempts to predict what alien beings might look like, how intelligent they are, aggressive aliens. The trouble is that it's hard for humanity to move away from the familiar model of carbon-based life. The templates keep telling us that these must be remotely human-like creatures that have far outpaced us in their development. But some scientists believe that if this is true, then the aliens should have roughly the same qualities as humans: greed, aggressiveness, a tendency to conquer territories and resources. Which means we should be wary of them. Educated insects. Based on the already known facts about the origin of life, the emergence of its carbon-based forms is accompanied by certain conditions. First, there must be water or some other liquid on the planet. Secondly, if life forms are more complex than single-cell life forms, there must be an analog of DNA, a repository of information and a mechanism for its dissemination. Third, there must be a source of light, i.e., a star or several. Only in this way can biochemical reactions take place. As for the appearance, the scriptwriters love to draw in the imagination of huge, intelligent insects. But we hasten to disappoint you. Creatures with fragile exoskeletons discarded during molting will not be able to grow, sagging under the influence of gravity, and for a developed brain requires an impressive storage. Different from you. Assuming that life on other worlds is based on silicon, these would be organisms as human-like as a nanometer on the Burj Al Dubai. That is, life forms completely alien to our understanding. Meanwhile, the theory did not arise from nothing. Relatively recently, scientists have found out that on Earth there are non-carbon bacteria that do not need oxygen. Thus, the range of the search is greatly expanded, big and formidable. If the gravity on the planet is too strong, only very large and strong creatures can survive there, which due to fierce competition must be quite aggressive. Bacterial diversity. If it comes to frozen worlds like Neptune, then only bacteria that gather in giant networks are likely to be able to survive there. The difficulty is that in our immediate neighborhood alone, that is, directly in the Milky Way galaxy, there are about 60 billion planets on which it is hypothetically possible for life to develop in any form. Scientists aren't even sure that there aren't relatively advanced creatures or bacteria on the planets of the solar system and their satellites, such as the oceans of Europa or the ice giants. Now, somewhere in the dead vacuum flies Voyager, launched from Earth back in 1972. On it is a CD with brief, exaggerated information about our planet and humanity in general. Maybe someone is already listening to it. Very interested to hear your opinion on all of this. Shall we argue? Be sure to click on this subscribe button and bell to be one of the first to watch new videos, as well as be sure to recommend your friends and share this episode on social networks. Be at the center of the universe.